and I was just moving forward. And here we are. Though basically, uh, will I say my my workflow is parted 50-50 right now. Yes, actually, because I'm fully into another team presently and still also fully inside graphic design, Mama's shop. So I don't know what else can I say, Mr. Sashona. All
I
right.
don't want to. I don't want to believe this is a passing baton. Um, well,
Sorry, from you.
sorry, sir.
I said, don't worry, Miss Adedayo will collect the baton from you.
Okay. Basically, business is wild, very wide, and there are different phases to businesses. But like you have said, let me build on. Let me just come from where, or I'd always see if I come across anybody that needs it. You don't go into a business like your wife for the business actually, because it's not a smooth road like you highlighted. It's not a smooth road. There will be downtime, like where you are down completely, and there will be time where you'll be on top. So, but if you go there, you have your why for going there. There's a problem you want to solve. Even when you're in your downtime and you remember your why, of course there'll be you push. The another thing is your consistency. You need to be consistent, or you cannot do okay, I do today and tomorrow you are quitting or you are changing. Your consistency is what to it might not pay now. Sales agent like an affiliate scheme. That was before schooling, before I went to school. I think I stopped that business in my year one or year, I think year two. So after then, I'd been doing it in Lagos and everything. So when I got to school, I stopped because, of course, school, everybody want to order for themselves and want to explore their thing and it's like student inquisitiveness and it's like, so I had to drop the business and other things were actually competing with my time. So I had to drop the business. So after a while, a friend from Lagos just called me, Ima, are you doing this? Are you still into this? I was like, yeah. Like, okay, I need this, and basically people we see around might not need our products now, or they might not be our direct clients now, but they can be a potential evangelist and everything. So tomorrow, because of your consistency, they've seen what you have done, they will know what you are made up of, and the likes. Tomorrow you might also seal the deal. So your consistency matters, your commitment matters, your dedication matters in business. So I think I'll just stop here. And basically, sorry, like I say, your business must be solving a problem. If you would grow, it must be solving a problem, one problem or the other. So that's, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, sir. Me, I know that somebody is about to say, I'm still a student, so I'm still learning. I'm not a prophet, shall, but I shall say it. But yeah, Mr. Adedayo, let's hear quickly from you. Mr. Adedayo, are you there?
I'm here. Oh. I'm just observing, Sha. Okay. So I will not really say I'm into any business per se. Yeah. But um well, in anything business, Sha, I know that I think I had a glimpse of it because I help my mom in making some sales and all of that, Sha. But one thing I I discovered about business is we actually need encouragement in everything we're actually doing, maybe from any client or ourselves. So we need to encourage ourselves in anything we do. And let me link that up to like a channel I created for people to join now. That's Grand Your Growth Circle. So actually, there will be some days I was just like, "Ah, see, I don't even want to post anything self." Yeah. So to me, sometimes we need to like most time we need to encourage ourselves and like shall be like bold chat like take some steps that we think we can't actually take. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that piece. Yep. Mr. Exceptional, I think we are close to him joining us, right? Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. And I'm sure we already got in our notepad, our pen, everything needed for this session. So let's prepare our mind to learn and grow as well. Thank you. All right, everyone. The time you have been waiting for is here. And we have with us Dr. Farombi Samuel. And how he tell you about who he is. So listen well. Um Dr. Farombi Samuel is a rare blend of industry and academics. He is a seasoned researcher with a PhD in biochemistry in the laboratory with growing peer-reviewed papers and citations. He is a current director of Thomas Adewumi University Admissions, director of Career Center, and director of Human Capacity Development. In the studio, he is a creative content creator on Facebook, Google, Instagram, and other social media. He is vastly experienced digital marketer who has consistently helped local and global brands automate and triple sales by running organic and inorganic ads. Dr. Farumbi gladly handles large data of analysis and email marketing. He has over 10 years of experience in search engine optimization and affiliate marketing. Yes, behind the mic is a prolific speaker and event guest who speak confidently before any large congregation. I'm sure you see that today, virtual or physical, local and international. As an online coach, he explores legit ways of any online and shares them on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Farombi Somewhere. You can check that up, subscribe, and other social media platforms. He's a tech founder of four digital products in hard tech, edutech, and fintech niches. He is equally a marketing consultant to several startups. He is a consultant and chief product officer of Domina Technologies, Warming USA. Dr. Farumbi is the CEO of Good News Info Technologies, Nigeria, and director of Freebees Technologies, United Kingdom. His passion for tech and artificial intelligence is unwavering. In fact, in June 2023, Dr. Farumbi hosted the first Inderbucks Conference of AI and Data Science Specialists in Northern Nigeria at Thomas Adewumi University. And in 2024, Dr. Farumbi won the $5,000 Google AI grant. Is an inspiration to emerging researchers and entrepreneurs. That is who we are having this evening with us to to us from knowledge.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to be invited to speak on this great event, and I'm happy to connect with great minds here at the Embracing the Digital Paradigm Shift conference. I want to appreciate the hosts and the co-hosts that have invited me here, and those that are listening both via Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube, and every other platforms that you will be listening in or listening to me after now. I'm speaking as the keynote speaker on the topic embracing the digital paradigm shift. I believe that today I'm speaking with visionary entrepreneurs, creators, and business trailblazers. I am one of you, and I will continue to be one of those that will use innovation and creativity to influence our world for good. When we talk about creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship, a good number of our friends, colleagues, I mean, some other persons have used this as a means to actually dupe other people. Some have used it as an opportunity to make other people impoverished, while some other persons have used the opportunity to make other people to take advantage of other people. I'm talking about different online scams that we have everywhere around. But when we talk about innovation, I'm talking about, and that is what I want to invite everyone listening in to actually benefit from today. That is what my keynote speech is actually talking about. Today, we stand at the threshold of a transformative era, a time when our local content, our local beginning is igniting a global revolution. As the CEO of Good News Info Technologies, I have a lot of stories to tell on how we can actually bring up our local content, our local niches to a digital world. I will start by reiterating a particular experience that I had personally in our business. 2019 was a time when there was COVID, and because of COVID, a lot of issues came up that revolutionized the world. One of which was the way we approach this technology of airtime, how we recharge our phones with airtime. If I ask a good number of us listening today, I would find out that a good number of us have not touched the physical airtime for the past few days. I have not done that this year. Already, we are in the 4th month of the year. I can't remember if I did that throughout last year. But a good number of months in 20 before 2019, my business was into the printing of recharge cards, and we went into that. We bought the software, we got the license, and we were able to print our own airtime by ourselves. And with the license of MTN, so you could print MTN date, MTN recharge card, you could print Airtel recharge card, you could print different recharge cards. But then situation changed, a lot of things changed. And what changed was the fact that technology changed. Now we now have fintechs, we now have this ability to recharge our phones integrated into our bank apps. And simply what we do now is that if you want to just buy airtime, you don't need to go to a physical store, you just go to a different platform, maybe a website online where you have subscribed to, and then Ula, you have gotten the airtime recharge to your phone. In fact, banks have now done it so much that they are now advertising. I made a post on my Facebook page a while ago about a particular bank trying to tempt me. Let me use the word tempt actually, to tempt me to actually come over to um, sign up, or what I would call to buy airtime. The first time they sent message and said it's been long you bought airtime using your they said it's been long you bought airtime using your my phone. So and then after a while they sent a message again. I did not respond to that actually, but after a while they sent another message and said if I buy airtime using a particular if I buy airtime using their own platform, I would be able to get something. So that was another way they wanted to use to get my attention. And when that was not done, I think they
I did
just
not
stopped
respond to
actually.
that
They
actually,
stopped reaching
but
out
after
to
a
me
while,
because obviously they couldn't get me to actually buy the airtime. They couldn't get me to buy the airtime. So now what are we talking about now? Banks are now getting a huge sum of money from the purchase of airtime, and they are using this opportunity to reach out to people because our monies are with them. Banks are supposed to save our money for us and give us interest, but that is not the case we have in Nigeria. Again, that's not the case we have with a lot of fintechs. They now use the opportunity to say, okay, now what we need now is data. You can buy data there, you don't need to do so a lot of things. That is talking about a lot of transformation. Another important one that I want to mention is the transformation that came to learning. The way we approach learning before and the way we approach learning now has differed. And that is telling us that entrepreneurs must change the game. We must actually increase and change the way we approach our business. Business models that were viral, that worked well in 2019, in fact, those ones that work well in 2024 cannot be applied to 2025 because a lot of things are changing fast. You look at the scenario of DeepSeek and ChatGPT. ChatGPT was reigning. They have spent a lot of money into the technology that brought about their own learning, machine learning, and what brought about their generative AI. But just suddenly, ChatGPT discovered that DeepSeek came up, and I'm telling you that Microsoft have their own generative AI as we speak. Now we are hearing that allegedly that DeepSeek AI belongs to the billionaire in China. Now they have done that. Alibaba is allegedly the owner of that DeepSeek. Now, but beyond that, LinkedIn has their own AI. WhatsApp had its own AI through Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg is investing a lot of billions of dollars on the AI right now, and a lot of brands. Microsoft has their own as co-pilots. A good number of them are trying to come up every day, and this is telling us that the world is transforming. Even technology is transforming, and we need a paradigm shift. The world is evolving at a breathtaking pace. Technology is what is driving in. Innovation is what is driving in. In this conference today and the next 2 days, we are going to be looking at the knowledge skills that we can use to thrive in the digital land space. In the coming 2 days, we are going to explore the digital transformation strategies that can propel our business ahead of the competition, and how we can also use innovative business models to reshape the industry. Imagine harnessing cutting-edge industries, cutting-edge technologies to innovate industries using AI, using digital marketing and advanced tools to drive unparalleled growth. Now, let me mention this. Before now, one could easily rely on the search engines for you to get visibility online. But no, that is not going to work again. Search engines will remain valid, but now search engines are now integrated keenly into generative AI. So if you go to ChatGPT today, you could easily bring up whatever Google is going to search in for you into what ChatGPT is going to bring up for you. What is that telling you? That now we need not just to keep our information, our businesses on Google, we need to train the models. That is what is happening. The sessions in this conference is going to show the digital transformation strategies that we are going to use. It's also going to show the innovative business models, how we can redefine our business using the digital leverage, how we can use cutting edge technologies using AI and digital tools for growth, how we can use digital marketing and branding to be able to increase our sales, how we can change our entrepreneurial mindset. We need to foster resilience and innovation. Sometimes last year, a businessman in Nigeria, very popular businessman in Nigeria, had his business melted right in his eyes. What happened? The government wanted to make a road on the sea, on the seashore where his business was located. He had spent billions of naira to bring up this industry that makes people come from different parts of the world to come to his own beach where he has created, and then something happened, government policies changed. Now he must have lost a huge amount of money, but the story there is that this man later found another place where he could use for his business, and that helped him to actually soar in his business. So we need to have what we call the entrepreneurial mindset. The mindset of an entrepreneur is different from the mindset of somebody who does not have his own business. So your mindset is quite different. If you are someone who is just wired, many people, I do say, they are wired to work for other people. They are wired to work for other people. They can spend 40 years to work for other people, but they cannot spend 40 minutes to actually develop and build their own brand, their own business. And that's what the problem is. So we need to really have the entrepreneurial mindset. This entrepreneurial mindset will help us to be able to build a business that will thrive. If this entrepreneurial mindset will be able to help us to have the lagis of energy when things turn sour, because businesses will come with their ups and downs, and when they do come with their ups and downs, we must be able to have this lagis heart that will chest it and then move forward. Finding opportunities in every disappointment is something that a business owner must be able to actually get his own answer to. We need to also look at how we can network and collaborate. No business owner exists alone. You will need to have synergy and then form collaborations with others. These collaborations that we form with other people will allow us to be able to have more visibility. It will allow us to be able to expand the scope of our business. For example, if anyone is trying to say, okay, I just have a business that allows people to do teaching, and then you just there and then you're doing it the micro way, teaching people on WhatsApp, teaching people on YouTube. You have not integrated Paystack, Flutterwave, and every other payment gateway that allows people to pay you while you are sleeping. Then that person is just starting. You have not developed the networking and collaboration that you do need. This conference is more than just learning. It's about creating a community of like-minded individuals, industry thought leaders to shift the paradigms. We will not only gain the insight from the industry thought leaders and experts, but we will also leave with actionable strategies, fresh inspirations, and a renewed sense of purpose for navigating the digital age. I invite every one of you to connect with open minds, engage passionately, and embrace the journey from local beginnings to digital excellence. Together, let's create a future where innovation meets opportunity and every challenge is transformed into a shaping stone for success. Thank you, and let's begin this journey towards a new digital horizon. I wish you all a fruitful discussion in this conference, and I want to say happy conferencing. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Yes,
Hello,
please
good
go ahead
evening.
with the question. Yeah, good
All
evening.
right, before my correction, I need to commend the excellence with which you've delivered your speech, sir. It's awesome. And God bless you, sir. All right, my question is it's quite practical and it's related to your vow because going through your vow honestly, this is a whole lot and I believe that it must have, required a lot of effort to put all of this together, not just, the commitment, the achievements, and everything so far. And looking at this kind of program from local to digital, I think this it is evident in your browser. And my question is this, because I believe it is important. Now, how do we balance a whole lot? Because you are an entrepreneur, you are a director at previous organizations. How do you manage to balance up? And yet you're thriving in all of these spaces. Thank you, as you share your experience with us, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I think that would take me about another 30 minutes to do justice to that correctly. But allow me to do this in just 5 minutes or less. We let me state that we need to know what we are caught out for. From the word go, I had a very hard training, and that made me realize I'm going to be made for more, and I'm going to stand in between two niches in life and then face everything headlong. And then I see that as a divine assignment that I am cut out to fulfill. So I'm not saying that you cannot prepare yourself to be cut out for all, but then I see that as a divine calling that makes me to be cut out for both of the feet. How do I know that? I have a scriptural understanding of my purpose in life that made me realize that God has made me to be a joy to many generations. and I'm going to be standing high in the ivory tower and also in the industry. So that made me realize that I need to get my career to my peak and bag a PhD, which I have done, and move forward there. My agility and ability to combine so many things together emanated from my training in DSCF and some other phases of life. Um, that as it may, to intersect have more relevance than people who are only facing one thing. I love the word focus. I would always hear that focus means follow one course until successful, which is pretty good. Very, very good. It is not everyone that can actually do two things at the same time. But for me, by training and experience, I have developed myself to be able to pull a lot of strings together at the same time. Being able to balance these two aspects together takes a lot of commitment, energy, consecration, so that I do all of them and I don't have a failure in them. So, quickly, how do I then get those things done? So, I try to compartmentalize myself. Let me give you an instance. If I want to write research papers, for example, I'm going to do one tomorrow, I'm going to move myself into like a space as if I'm inside a bus where everything that is around me at that time is about academics, teaching, writing, and I'm going to give my brain up to that for to get this done was when I was acing up to complete my PhD. And it required a lot of writing, staying up late at night, and I still have to pull up my business and my brand and the brand I also consult for at the same time. So I have to create time out in the dead of the night to bury myself into academics. And when it is daytime, I also respond to entrepreneurship. So I see this as a training. I see it as understanding divine purpose. I see it as divine, which is most important. I think I should just round off here. I don't know if there will be questions again as a result of what I have mentioned. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, sir. I'm grateful.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for having me. All right. Thank you so much. So I would advise that we keep pushing. We get our purpose well cut out, well understood. You understand your purpose for life, and then you also adhere to professionalism in your deals. I've had to interact with a lot of persons in my journey, technocrats, people in the industry, people outside the industry. I spent a good time today trying to reach out to people on LinkedIn in India, in US, in UK for the directorates that I'm leading in my current place of work. I have every month I have to contact people to speak to the university community, and I have to maintain level of professionalism. I have direct access to the vice chancellor, and I don't take it for granted. I wouldn't ask her for money for undue advantage. I try to be professional in all the things I need to do. I wouldn't see her on the road and ask her for something that I need to see her in the office for. I wouldn't send her a message without taking permission to do that. I don't misplace priorities. Um, those are some of the things I've adhered to, and I also ensure that I balance every aspect of my life. The spiritual aspect must also not be left out. It's one of the very, very good aspects that helps me. Being a co-founder of a brand makes me stay awake to several hours in the night, particularly when we are doing web development and we have to stay at night to do product testing, product creation, having to do content creation for long hours, having to fix bugs. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of discipline, lot of discipline. I can tell you that tonight I just went out to pick something in the car. I've been indoor from morning till this moment, and I've been all around my PC trying to just get some things that I have programmed to achieve. So I work by targets, I work by time. I know what I want to achieve per day. I know what I want to achieve and I work by it, I work towards it to ensure that I'm able to get exactly what I want to get to achieve in life. And that is very, very important. And I also get people along with me to get it done. In fact, I always tell people, don't tell me I will see what I can do. Do what we can see, which is very, very important. I try to avoid procrastination. If you try to push me to take what I need to do today to tomorrow, it means that I am burdening tomorrow of his own problem. Today has his own sufficient problems. Why don't I get them achieved today instead of pushing them all to tomorrow? So these are some of the things that I feel they are bedroom advice and I can give to my friends on this call. Um, I look forward to speaking with fellow entrepreneurs again. I look forward to discussing your business brands and how we can work together to scale it. I look forward to um, watching your progress, and I believe we will all meet at the top. Thank you so much, everyone, for this time again. I need to leave for another meeting just now. Thank you, and have a fruitful discussion.
All right. Thank you guys for your time. And we thank God for Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for your time. Um, I would like to just to emphasize on what you said. Please let's come early and let's try to invite our friends. Tomorrow will be a very serious one, and it's a very impactful, and that's yes. So before as we're closing, rather, may I request Morayolo Solis to give us a closing prayer, please. Is she there? Princess of the Ultimate King. Okay, if she's not there, Miss Esther, can you help us with that? Miss Esther Toluwashi,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank you. It's a privilege. All right, let's pray, everyone. Thank you, God, for this privilege to learn from amazing persons. Thank you for this privilege to grow from where we used to be to better places that you want us to be. I thank you because thank you for taking us through this journey. I thank you because we will not regret being a part of this program in Jesus' name. For this conference today and for those that you use tomorrow, I pray that you bless their heart, you bless their heart to remain with us. And after now, we'll remember this digital for good. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Don John. Thank you, Morayolo Solis. Thank you, Esther. Adedayo. Thank you, Dr. Explore. Ademlegnolowatosin. Thank you all for tonight. Thank you for joining. Please, the link will be in the group. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Mr. Stona, anything at all before we? Sorry, I didn't copy anything. All right. Thank you, everyone. We have come to the end of tonight's program. You were to be here tomorrow, 7:30. Come early, come prepared.